At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Punter Mitch Wishnowski ready to do the honors. And we're off from Acrisure. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry of the game here for the former Iowa Hawkeye. And that's good for a gain of 5. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. On the ground again with Johnson. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. A pistol snap here, Rodgers. Going with the screen to Johnson. And they make the tackle at the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And they'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Play action with Rodgers. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Well, Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Win 18. Get 300. Get 300. Win 18.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. From the right hash, 55 yards out. Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely online. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. It's Allen out of the pistol. That's incomplete left side.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Cook trying this one up the gut. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. You're going for it here. On 4th down, Allen escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
319! 5 wide.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's more of the catch out left. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 37. He's got this complete to James Cook. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bills first down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Man in motion here. On first down, Allen. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Steelers nothing.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Dante Kent with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Warren quick on the draw. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Off play action, Rodgers. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Issues with the snap, but he does get it away. This is a short kick, though. And that hits and heads out beyond the 45, but short of the 40. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's Allen. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Allen setting up to throw. He completes it in traffic. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Play action now, Allen. Hits him on the out route. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Allen gonna throw again. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 13-0 lead. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Kent on the return. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
On return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Throw right side. Caught by Smith. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
You often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Here's Johnson.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Fresh as on the glow. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Rodgers here off the play action. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Corliss Waitman on to punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. First and 10. Here's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. He sent a man in motion. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Finds him on the crossing route. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
We hear about basketball on grass so much more of the space and speed coming to the NFL game. That play's so indicative of it. Get that point guard in the open field and let him do his thing.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down throw for Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Well, the timing on that screen pass, it was all a mess from the very beginning. By the time he finally got the pass to the running back, well, there was no place to go.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. To throw again, it's Allen. Drops it off to Cook. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Alert, alert, alert! 319! Go!
Again, Allen to the air. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
First down, 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
58! Yeah, there.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And they'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Steelers at a deficit. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They'll toss it to Johnson. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on 1st down.
For a linebacker to make a tackle for loss on a toss play like that, yes, it's about speed, but even more so, Kate, that was a perfect angle he took.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a one-score game before halftime.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get on a handoff, paying off the pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Steelers 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Strong with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. Go right side, and Shakir has it. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's second and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He dumps this off to Cook. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Allen now on first down. That's brought in. It's his back, Ray Davis. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
319! Go!
On first down, Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
319!
To the air again, Allen. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down. Working quickly here. First down from the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. He finds him right side. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's second and goal. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And the Steelers get home. They drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
It's third down and goal.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This from 30 yards out. Bass's kick is good. The flag is down, though, so let's see if this kick stands or not. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Strong with the return. Lights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And they steal it back on the return. Well, I wonder, Brock, who's got a birthday over on that sideline, because they got a gift to begin this second half. Their offense getting an immediate chance to do something about this deficit.
And that gift delivered by the special teams, right? Everybody talks about the offensive defensive adjustments, but the last voice is that special teams going.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, that puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Steelers, 14.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Strong with the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Play action now, Allen. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
Check 30.
First down, Rodgers. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
Rodgers here off the play action. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Warren here from the gun. And that one's going to back the offense up just a bit here. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Gotta figure out this third down here.
No. Go to 50. That's blue 58. Blue 58.
Working out of the gun. It's Rodgers. After a mile gain.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on 4.
319. Hey, take 26.
Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
On any fourth down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
Brought in right side by Moore. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
From the 46. Toward the sideline, and he's got more. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
They'll run it with Cook. Flies past the first, inside the 30. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Adding some insult to injury there. Not only did they jump, but they still gave up a lengthy run, even with the head start, as this one's declined. They'll run here, following the penalty. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Allen looking to throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this first and goal.
Round 80!
Allen. This throw is cupped. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Look at that throw in double coverage to a running back. I don't want to live off of that, and I'm certainly not going to count on it. Give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Still a full 10 yards ahead of him. It's second and goal. Allen setting up to throw. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's third and goal.
Alert, alert, alert! Half 85, half 85.
Back to throw now, Allen. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that forces them to 4th and goal. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Bass's kick is good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Here's Wisnowski now to handle the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. Drops this underneath to Warren. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They go counter. It's Johnson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On 3rd down, here's Johnson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. He's got it downfield near the edge. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Play fake, it's Rodgers. Roman Wilson wheels it in. He picks up 15 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
Over. 18. 15.
3/4 in the books from this one. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
58. Get 300.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers come through to tie it in the 4th. There sure was a lot.
Receiver, someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone, is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Next to score, Steelers 21, Bills 20. First Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Strong with the return. And And he's out a little short of the 30.
Trailing by one score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. But they do take possession of the football.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
First down throw by Rodgers. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Shotgun handoff to Warren. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force and the defense wins out.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw, Rodgers. He did it! He made the interception! That's Cole Bishop! And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. So the drive continues after that pass interference call. We've got 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Rodgers. He's got it! And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steelers.
They'll run with Johnson. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Boswell to add the PAT. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen to throw. That's more to catch out left. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Bills first down.
Allen on the play action. He throws a bullet to the set. This is caught inside the 15. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were and the QB just nailed it.
56, 56.
First down from the red zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Cole Holcomb has it. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
18.
Here he is on third and long. It's a screen play to Warner. Pushing it up past the 30. Down the left sideline he goes. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffed out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
58.
This is Johnson heading right. Has a lane inside the 25. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers lead by 15 now.
35. Bills 20. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Strong with the return. He's going well so far. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh no, they get him yet again. Chuck Clark has it. Will take possession at the opposing 35-yard line after he goes out on the return.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
He's taken down at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Johnson again. He finds space into the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have likely locked up the win right there. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner. But, man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plunges, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Strong with the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
First down throw for Allen. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
A gain of 27 on the play.
Offense in the hurry up here. Working inside the red zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get it back to within 2 possessions. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. So Allen lining the Bills up to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point.
He's throwing for it. And he's going to cross the score. They trim that deficit down to 14.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
1st and 10 from the 41. Trying an inside give to Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And they'll fight ahead for a few. It's 3rd down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Again, this is Johnson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
Well on for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Well, they're still in great shape to win this game, Kate. Don't tell the kicker that. You know he's bummed with every miss. But with that miss, still 2-touchdown game, and 1 more stop here can very much end things.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down. Off the play action. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Working quickly here.
And the Bills first down.
Allen now on first down. Has it at the 7. And the stop is made as they get themselves into first and goal. To the air again, Allen. Has it in close. And in, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills now within one score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. All right, so for the time being, we stay in a one-possession game, Brock, but they were trying to make it a two-score game with that two-point conversion.
You could feel it. A killer mentality on that sideline. They wanted to put this game away. And if they're getting that aggressive right there, no doubt this defense wants to play with the same aggression. Buckle up, offense. Pressure's coming. They're going to want to force this one and this offense into a mistake and seal this game now.
Well, that's going to do it, Brock. They recover the kick and now can just run out that clock unimpeded.
Yeah, no timeouts on the opposing sideline. Give some credit to the hands team right there. Got the job done. And now as an offense, the greatest formation in the history of football. You know what that is, Kate?
Line it up, boys.
The victory formation.
So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start, all about how you finish.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.